Good morning. It's Saturday and I am on my drive to pick up Emma from a sleepover and to drop off shoes for Analea, who's going to her first homecoming this evening. And I'm driving and I've really been contemplating something. I've kind of been chewing on it for a while and just feel like compelled to talk about it for a few minutes. And it's having like been on this edge of death, life and death with Tim. It was about a week ago. It was just over a week ago that he was really on the brink and went through hell, like hell to come back from wherever he was. And it's just having me think a lot about like the lure of this life, this world, and just being alive right now. And, the great extent that a being will go through to survive and try to thrive in this plane of existence. And I think there's something like truly magical about that. I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of what's on the other side of this life. And I know Tim's not either, because we've talked about it. But there's something like really compelling and alluring to being here. Maybe it's been for all of time, especially right now. I feel deeply that like the deepest, most alive parts of us like want to grow. We want to be in the mix of all the opportunities for growth and kind of being on the edge of, what does it really mean to be alive? What does it really mean to be a fully human, fully expressed being? And we're willing to go through hell to like experience that and to contribute in this plane of existence. I don't think it's over when we're done. Like, I really don't believe, and it's not from anything that, people have told me. It's just like this deep inner knowing that this isn't it. But there's something truly magical here, and we get to be a part of it. And someone like Tim, who was on the brink of death, was like willing to go through hell to come back and to be here and to keep going and to keep being a part of like life in this plane of existence. And I know part of that's motivated by like his desire to be present for his girls, his desire to be present for our marriage and our relationship, for his desire to be present to growing the things that he's growing on our little farm. And I think that's like amazing. And I think it really begs the question of like, what are we here to live for? What is like calling us to this life? What is calling us to grow and evolve in this realm of existence? And I think we each have to answer to that for ourselves. What I've seen from like 30 years of helping people navigate hard times through health crises and spiritual crises as a minister, and just like it's some people are just like seem content just to exist, but that life never appealed to me. Like that, just like existing, kind of biding time. I can't wait for the weekend. I can't wait for the month to be over. I can't wait for 2022 to be over. I can't wait for whatever it is to like pass. It's like, but these are seconds, minutes, moments, hours that we won't ever have back. And like each moment is a gift. Every second is a gift. And I am so mindful right now of like the gift of each moment with Tim. Like we've been having conversations, and I think prior to all of this, prior to cancer, it was like I was kind of looking for the deeper, more meaningful conversations. For a time of our life while we were ministers, like a lot of our existence was like deep processing. And right now I'm just enjoying like the moment to moment conversation. Like I'm looking for a more fuel efficient vehicle to get us where we need to go. My car is on the brink itself, and like I'm just enjoying the conversation, the day-to-day, moment to moment, and just like tossing around like what do we value and where do our values align, and what's the future we're building towards, and what are the moment to moment decisions that take us in that direction. And that's magic. Like it's magic to be able to be mindful in those moments. It's magic to be able to have those kinds of conversations that are like steps along the way towards the kind of future that we want to create. And we're not going to be here for like the future have my sights on is like, it's beyond my time. It's like my daughters and they're thriving. It's their children and they're thriving. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll come back around at some point. And if I do, like maybe it's that future. And maybe I'll never come back. I don't know. We've been taught all kinds of things, but I haven't actually been to wherever I'm going beyond this life. Because it feels like it's being created now. And so just like our future is being created right now. And we are laying down the tracks for it. And being on the brink of life and death with my husband is just like making these moments so palpable. And I want them to be palpable for anyone who listens to me. Like I want them to be palpable for you. I want you to really consider like, what does it mean for you to thrive? What does it mean for you to lay down tracks towards a future that feels worth living for, feels worth creating, feels worth passing on to your kids? And what are the moment to moment decisions that you are called to make with the people that you value spending time with? So I'm going to keep going in the direction that I'm going, and just leave you with that to chew on. And thanks for listening to me and just like being willing to hear what I'm chewing on and contemplating, and hope it adds something to your weekend and to the things that you think about and ponder. So my sincere gratitude to you for listening, and I just send peace and love your way.